Everybody watch football now!
Yeah. I'm just having my weekly JARChive panic attack. I'm glad the ape Robbie Williams movie had a panic attack in it. That's how I watch movies now. I only watch them if there's a panic attack in it.
Yeah. Did
so
you
the
like
Mario movie, Puss in Boots?
What? Did the Mario movie?
Oh, you haven't seen it, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
Who has a panic attack in it?
Mario.
Mario has a panic attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
I'm
the
allowed to
new
laugh about this because I have crippling anxiety. So is that how it works? I'm having one right now.
a panic attack?
Yeah. I'm just really good at hiding it.
You're masking.
There's the best depiction of a panic attack I have seen is in the show Succession. There's this kind of old dude, and they're in somewhere in the Middle East, and something really sus is happening, and they're freaking out, and guns are being pulled out, and there's just a character that's he's rigid, and he's he can't engage in the scene. He's I'm having a panic attack right now, and he says it in the most flat
right,
and it's such a good comedic beat, but also
but real.
That's real right there. And then Kieran Culkin is skibbity toilet.
Do you remember in Home Alone when he has a panic attack?
That's his brother, McLaughlin.
I know,
Oh.
but that's why it reminded me.
Though they're not the same. You're doing what we don't really get the comments anymore, but it used to be I can't tell them apart because they're bloody voices.
That's
then
because
I started shifting my voice to sound.
no,
more
I
unique.
started shifting my voice.
Well, that's done it awesomely then, because we've both gone our own trajectories.
No.
I think we should try and sound more similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin and Kieran Culkin, you know.
I'll be Macaulay.
And I'll be Kieran. Welcome back to another episode of Impressions, the Impressions podcast.
Today we're doing Macaulay Culkin meeting Michael Jackson for the first time.
Jesus Christ. Who's who?
You choose. I'm happy with either.
Well, good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Broadcast. What is this, 41, I believe?
21.
I'm.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
It went on a journey of not funny. Funny.
Was that
Not
10
funny.
years ago that was funny?
Depends who you ask. Yeah. But
So when did Black Panther come out? Because that's when.
good question.
What are those?
An eternity ago? An eternals-ty ago.
Because he wore the white Vans in that one, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's that was dated though when that came out.
What are those? Back at it, Black Panther again with the white Vans.
Black Panther 2018. So that was only yesterday. Only yesterday.
Yeah, that wasn't long ago at all.
No, that was a long time ago. It's 6 years ago. 8 years ago.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm
12
old
years
enough.
ago.
I'm old enough now where 6 years isn't a very long time.
You're not that old. But I'm so old nowadays. But I'm Alex, joined by Jim.
Huh?
And before we get too deep into the show, we've got to go through the rigmarole, I'm afraid. And shout out I'm shuffling papers for those listening.
That's cool.
Is that cool? Should I start doing that more?
Yeah, you should. That's genuinely nice.
That
makes
I'll
you
add
look
the sound
classy.
effect in, the paper shuffling.
yeah. It makes you look like Piers Morgan,
God,
an
I'm gonna
actual.
stop doing it then.
No, like an actual journalist.
Wow, you're on a roll today.
Why?
Yeah. Shout out to the Jarlings over on the Patreon that make the audio version of the show possible. They get the raw, unfiltered MP3 over on Patreon, ad-free. Mwah. And once a month, patron names, Dibby tier or above, get read out. Normally do that in the first or second week. It's the second week of January. Attached to this episode, they will be. And some of them are insane. And I guess there are two more things. J After Hours on Patreon. Been doing well. There's all sorts of content over there. We watched Kanye's weird AI-generated bomb music video. We went through our Spotify Wrapped. There's a few music things on there, actually. But most recently, we did the... what's it called? The new Wallace and Gromit we talked about. That's up on the Patreon right now.
A matter
Vengeance Most Foul.
of loaf and foul.
No, not that one yet. And yeah, we're planning to do the next one on the Robbie Williams film Better Man, which we saw yesterday. I'm excited to delve into that in more detail. And last but not least, the Jar Media group chat, of course, where our ongoing chat is going on. And before we record each episode, I say, hey, what should we talk about or something? Got any ideas? And
we get told what to do.
they just tell us, they write scripts for us, and je ne sais quoi.
What does that mean?
It means, howdy, partner. How's the day going for you?
It's alright.
Oh. Je ne sais be.
What does that mean?
It means, how about me?
Not sure.
Let's do housekeeping. I want to do it.
Okay.
Travis King can get us going off the Jar Media group chat. Howdy, Jar. I love the new As Good As They Say video on the new Wallace and Gromit film. I wanted to ask if you guys were planning on making any more content on Wallace and Gromit. Also, where does Curse of the Were-Rabbit rank among the best DreamWorks films? Cheers, Jar. Bye. Bear. Bye.
That's a genuine fire question.
I don't count it.
Yeah.
It's in its own echelon. I think you can count Flushed Away, but not Were-Rabbit.
Flushed Away is G tier. That film. I hate that film.
You were going on about that film last episode as well.
Was I?
You've got a real
dumb rat movie. So a rat
like
movie.
The slugs.
Slugs in concept, fire. Slugs in execution, dick.
Yeah, the Minions kind of fixed it and improved it, you know. Slugs were too detailed.
The Minions took the slugs and they were like, where did they go wrong? Let's do this right. Like,
They're not chicken nuggety enough.
Yeah, they're not French enough. Too British. I'd say Flushed Away. Flush it away.
Damn. You had that planned, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I've been thinking about this all week.
You had that banked.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely more Wallace and Gromit content. 100%.
Definitely. 100.
I've been waiting for these days for so long. Like
you wanted to do
this. WG resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Where is he?
Wanking galore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not visible, I don't think, but
not on screen, but
I think he needs to be adjusted. He needs to replace
Swap him.
Smiler.
No, Smile Dog's staying.
No, he stays on the wall, but you switch his spot.
No, I can swap it with this one, perhaps. It's the same size.
Nah, Smile Dog's got to go.
No, what do you have against Smile Dog?
Don't like it anymore. I've grown up.
What?
I've grown out of him.
No, those are two words banned here. Grown and up.
What's wrong with up?
Overrated.
Fire film. That's a top tier Marvel film.
Henrik Carlson has this to say. Greetings, it's your boy. This is from the group chat. No question, just wanted to thank you for making my 40-minute drive to work feel like 10 minutes when I'm listening to your shitposting and laughing out loud at your episodes. Treated my ears to the masterpiece that is episode 3000 yesterday to start my Friday night. Bear.
Did we do episode 3000?
JARChive 3000 is getting a bit of love recently. Every now and again, certain ones just like come back.
What the hell is 3000?
I guess it was episode 300, but I put an extra 0 on it and then called it JARChive 3000 or something.
That's cool. Like Andre 3000.
I was doing more of a spill reference, but sure. No one knows even what that is, so.
The robot.
Co-host,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Oh, I remember.
Where is co-host these days? What's he doing?
Just chilling in Austin, Texas somewhere.
You
live by the sword, you die by the sword.
The new MAGA Republic.
I got 3 comments here before we go into my subject, I want to talk about a little nasty thing that's happened like a month ago. But JARChive Baby 1506 says
The Joker, baby.
Oh yeah, the Joker. Okay, I gotta address this. There was a whole thread on the subreddit that was like, Alex sucks at reading. Is he dumb?
Are you?
I'm definitely getting dumber. But all I ask, right, is this is difficult.
What?
That wasn't even a question.
Yeah.
This is difficult.
You are getting dumber.
I'm getting dumber by the minute.
Dumb and Dumber, but Dumb and Dumber 3?
It's all that laughing gas I just abuse, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I lose multiple brain cells.
Yeah.
But yeah, reading's hard. You know?
Reading is hard. Like, I really struggle.
Not helping our case, and it's only
Dumb and Dumber, but no, reading is hard.
But specifically these names.
Yeah, when it's like
they're all under
when you
case,
remove
there's no
punctuation,
yeah, exactly.
it's really hard, like genuine.
And there was someone that was like, Alex always says this was written weird, even though one of the comments he read of mine was perfectly written and there was nothing wrong with it. He just says it to put it on the jar list.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I do. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, but also you're probably not using apostrophes.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of some of the stuff I've read over the years. Some of the stuff, some of the grammar, some of the.
Go to finishing school.
We need some finishing school up in wherever some of these are coming from. But the Joker Baby 1506 says it's crazy you guys brought up the 20-year cycle and then the 70s because that also got remixed or revived in the 90s with grunge. That was just 60s and 70s nostalgia mixed with 90s edge. It's why everyone wore flannel. That was also a 70s thing. Look up the Smashing Pumpkins whenever they first started, when Billy Corgan still had hair he rocked like this hippie look. In fact, the grunge sound to classic hard rock is almost like what breakcore is to drum and bass. Yeah. 20-year cycle or something.
I think it's made up.
It's all made up, really. You think about it deep enough.
Do you think there could maybe be some giant conspiracy controlling everything?
I don't want to say yes, but yes.
I don't. You see, this to me, this kind of idea, this kind of belief, let's call it, is more like a religion, you know. Like, it's not based in any, like, I can't prove that every 20 years the global controlling, you know, the wealthy elite,
the cabal from Destiny.
yeah, the Vex from Destiny, they're like copy and pasting time just forever in the vault of glass. We're all within a vault of glass. What I'm saying is it's all pointless.
What you're to me,
I think we should become nihilists.
You already are.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, I am.
I'm going to start calling you Nile. We're new member of the cast, Nile. We're going to get into philosophical beliefs. So why is everything pointless, Nile?
Genuinely, just think about it. Just be honest with yourself.
Oh God, I haven't done that before. And
yeah, that's literally all it takes.
You can be Nile, I'll be Nihil. Try it.
Nihil.
Yes. That works. Nile and Nihil. It's like an enemy podcast. Jar switched nihilist. Like
this is gonna need some work.
Gotta workshop this one a little bit. Yeah, we've only just learned about the concept.
Yeah, and I'm obsessed.
A Dwerg Bungus 4597 said, "You're thinking of Gen Alpha, Alex. Gen Beta is only just this year being born." So I guess I made some joke about Generation Beta and how unlucky they would be, or are going to be, or are. There's probably been a few babies born so far. this year? Would you?
Not yet. Elon Musk hasn't pumped any.
Just Elon Musk hasn't pumped. Full stop.
Yeah, not yet. He doesn't start until like March, springtime.
No, you've just guaranteed
April showers. You know what I'm saying?
No, you've just guaranteed it. Stop talking about Elon. Stop it.
It's not my fault he can't stop spraying his DNA.
It's not my fault we finally have Iron Man in real life. You know?
Yeah, sorry for being so excited. The Avengers assemble. The Avengers are like actually assembling in America, and it's the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
It's like one of those YouTube videos, the Avengers in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Joe Rogan's face photoshopped onto Captain America.
Looping back round to a WG, Oi2 says, this isn't a question, but please, please, please do a ranking of all the Wallace and Gromit films. Yours truly, Nathan.
I knew
people
want it. I knew because I want it. I want to sit and like properly work it out.
I want, you want. You want, I want.
Everybody happy.
That was my Kieran Culkin impression, by the way. Hope that landed.
Oh, shall I do my Macaulay Culkin impression?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Michael?
There's only one topic I want to talk about today.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. And it makes me sad. It makes me cry.
Oh.
It makes me upset.
That's sad.
Yeah. It makes me feel nihilistic, actually. Come to think of it.
Join the club.
So this actually happened like in December, but because it was like right before Christmas, I didn't want to talk about it last week either. I was just waiting for a moment to talk about this. But there was a bit of like a hate thread on Twitter about me and Adam, right? And it's all about the new M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap. It's not even new anymore. The serial killer in a Taylor Swift concert movie. Someone tweeted, I can't think of anything I'd watch less, because YMS uploaded. It's just called YMS and IG rant about Trap for 1 hour. It was like we recorded it like last year, whenever it came out at the cinema. We filmed it as part of like a Sardonicast extra type thing and turned it into a full video, and it only came out in December. But someone screen capped 2 hours after the video was uploaded. They screen capped it off YouTube and was like, I can't think of anything I'd rather watch less. And I went through some of the quote tweets, right? And some of them are like, this is the thing about Twitter now. Go on anything, look at the quote tweets. They're like, rabid dogs. It doesn't matter what it's about. It could be an innocent like animal video. And like someone will quote tweet like something to do with Hitler, probably. So I'm going to go through some of these. A lot, the crazier ones are the ones that are like calling for death, which there are a few.
I believe it. Yeah.
This person said, an execution video would be the only way to make them bearable.
Jesus. Okay.
One thing that lifted my mood though was seeing the Tim replies. Myriad people were just replying with images of Tim. Just with nothing else. A few people.
Is there a Tim association with Sardonicast?
No. I guess it's just Twitter and me.
Uh-huh.
I took a screenshot of that one from the Mighty P Ting. Where he just replied to it. This is an interesting one. I'm sorry, but I stopped watching YMS and IHG because every single review of theirs is the typical film bro. Why didn't they do this? Or the lighting was stupid. The story makes no sense. And it's like, if you can't tell that Trap is silly on purpose, please be quiet.
Did you say the lighting was silly? Be honest.
I don't think we even mentioned the lighting, actually.
Okay, be honest. Was it silly? Was the lighting silly?
No.
Can you give an example of lighting being silly?
That's a weird That's a weird...
Is that what it says, or have I made that up?
The lighting was stupid. Is what they put
okay,
in
stupid,
quotation
silly,
marks. Yeah. The lighting was stupid. I can't really say that's something... I've definitely never said that.
I guess lighting can be bad.
I've probably... I don't know, maybe critique like flat lighting or bad lighting on like a Deadpool Wolverine scene or something. I don't know.
Valid.
That was quite a sentiment. And just to clarify, this was restricted to Twitter and Twitter only. It's not like the video was controversial on YouTube.
There's no comments.
The comment section is just completely normal. The like to dislikes completely normal.
Interesting.
It's just on Twitter.
Okay.
Because the film Twitter is just unhinged.
Have you considered that it's Russian bots?
At least 70% of these probably are. Except, I don't know, some of them are just like so loaded, like this one. 2025 is the year of the kill YouTubers movement. The hashtag kill YouTubers movement. Was that you? It's just like... that's your response to this. It's like, what? There are things to like worry about in this world.
There's things to genuinely get really upset about. YouTubers calling lighting funny or whatever. Like, that's the thing. I've heard the sentiment as well. Like, sometimes I'll watch a movie and get like passionately cringed out or something, and I'll go on like a cringy rant about why I hate. I mean, like, obviously we did it last episode about Ryan Reynolds movies.
Yeah.
And like, it's not that deep. And like, some people can enjoy the movie. It doesn't mean like other people can't make complaints about it.
No, but we made the discussion bad and annoying on purpose, so you missed the point of the video. You know what I'm saying? And for the record, this is for a film that, as of recording, has a 5.9 on IMDb and a 52 Metascore. So saying trap sucks is not really that controversial.
It's not like a unique sentiment.
Yeah. This one's crazy. I don't even know if I can... Young minor seeker and I hate ethnicities in the Discord call together, and then a picture of Hitler. And one of his buddies. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's just straight like 4chan stuff, you know? Are they trying to like edgy humor, I guess? Because a few months ago I went on there was some other thread where they were making similar kind of jokes with a picture of the IG face or something.
What, like saying that you're...
They put like the Star of David. They like mapped it over.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like, what? You guys are unhinged.
Do you think that's the 0.4 Ashkenazi like in your blood that made you?
It was actually 3%.
0.3.
This guy said, "I wonder if they ever take a moment to think about how much of a detriment to the industry they have been." I don't get why is it so charged? Why is it so serious? Why so serious? That's what they're all the Joker.
Yeah.
This person said they feel so anti-art to me.
Anti-art?
Yeah. It's like they see the screenshot, and then they just create this narrative about
I guess that is the like social media way.
Mm-hmm.
Take a and just go off it's gone type thing. Do you know what I mean?
I found this one interesting. I know we eventually got past the yelling era of Doug Walker style critics. When do we do the same for the pretentious era of YMS, IG, and Ralph, the movie maker style of critics? A few people have called me pretentious before, and I find that interesting.
It's because you're British.
I was about to say, is it because I'm British and because I like flowery words and like putting them in sometimes because that's like fun for me. Is it that?
It might be because you're just pretentious.
Yeah. Because like I'm a lot of things, right? Full stop. I don't know. I can't relate. Because when I think of like a pretentious like movie review or critic, it's like a review in a certain like paper or something, and they've talked about Better Man, and you read the review, and it's a lot of like flowery words, but you're like by the time you've read the review, you have no impression of like what they really thought of the movie. And it's more about like just flexing like zingers or like a clever punchline or a title or whatever. So I don't feel like I do that. I just don't get why like talking about movies can even be controversial.
I mean, you say that, but I unsubscribed from you when you released the Force Awakens video saying that you liked it. So I'm kind of on their side now. Like, thinking about it.
Yo, should I make an apology video for that?
Yeah.
I'm so
just to
sorry.
me. Just make it and just send it to me on WhatsApp, because like I need that.
Yeah.
I successfully segued us into Star Wars.
Now we're gonna.
We're just gonna talk about the Force Awakens again
for another 28 hours.
No, that's genuinely insane. Like the thing is, are these people saying this stuff because of the movie, or because it's you and Adam?
Twitter definitely has a particular hate boner for Adam.
Really?
They're crazy over there about him. Yeah.
What?
The stuff they said, I don't know. I don't know. But he had that whole thing about like, there was in one video, because he does the Oscars stuff every year.
Yeah.
There was like one, I think it was Maestro, an extremely mediocre Rocket Raccoon, Bradley Cooper movie.
Yeah.
Where he's like, he said in his review, I didn't finish it. I didn't watch the whole thing. And gave it a rating. And then that turned into this whole thing on Twitter of like, he doesn't watch the movies he reviews. And even though I think it's completely valid that if like part of the thesis or the review is that I couldn't finish it, as long as you mention your experience with it, like why does that even matter, you know?
Yeah, I was having this conversation with someone at some point. I always try to think, is this something I've said on Jar already?
Right.
But like exactly that. Like I think that is a valid statement, like as a thesis of your review. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I mean that gets even crazier in the like video game reviewing ecosystem, where people are like, you didn't even roll credits, and it's like some JRPG where you have to play for 6,000 hours. And they're like, I just couldn't do it. It's like, you didn't even roll credits. It gets good at hour 4,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's always bugged me. It's just like so bad faith. Like, what?
Yeah. And if like I'm struggling to think of an example of a movie where I hated like the first half or three quarters, and then the last section just totally won me over.
Yeah, that's why I do the 30-minute rule.
Yeah.
That's just what I call it. It's like within 30 minutes, if it's abysmal and like not funny in any way or entertaining in any way, then I feel like I'm good.
It can be wasting your time.
Exactly, yeah. If there's nothing you're gaining from it, like, who cares? The only like review type controversy that actually warrants some kind of drama or pushback I can even think of off the top of my head is like, do you remember that drama with IGN when the guy who reviewed Dead Cells for IGN, it turned out, had plagiarized the entire review from other sources? Yeah. Stuff like that, that's like really, that's bad, you know? And like hurts the institution that they're representing or whatever. It's not even a single person running a channel. Like,
it hurts the original person who made, like, it's plagiarism.
Yeah, it hurts them. It hurts like IGN's reputation and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't.
I don't know how you can end up with a job like that and just be cool with doing that.
Yeah, because I've listened to interviews with the guy. He's been interviewed like post being fired and pushed out of the games review industry, that dying industry, I guess. There aren't really many game journalists left nowadays. But his justification of it was like, the tension was just so high, the pressure was so high, I couldn't play Dead Cells and then say what I thought about it. I was like, what? Again, it's like overthinking it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, do you know how many people you could find that you could like? They could write
infinite people.
Yeah. Halo Infinite people.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about Halo for 24 hours.
Infinity War.
Yeah. And the last one I screenshot was, at some point you've got to acknowledge that not enjoying a fun movie is a skill issue. The film invites you to get on its wavelength, and it's okay to not vibe with it, but to reject it outright and then act like it's the movie's fault is childlike.
What?
Genuinely,
actually,
that last sentence actually makes no sense. The film invites you to get on its wavelength, and it's okay to not vibe with it, which was our position, but to reject it outright and then act like it's the movie's fault is childlike.
Wait, so you're not allowed to not enjoy any movie?
What they're saying is that if at some point the person making it decides, I'm making this bad on purpose, if you don't enjoy that fact, then you're wrong.
That's the dumbest. That's the worst logic. If someone's true intention is to make a bad movie and they make a movie and it sucks, then the appropriate response is to not like it, because then the creator has done it properly. To say, well, they meant for it to be bad, so it's good. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for it to be intentionally bad, it has to be genuinely bad.
Well, yeah, if they actually watch the review, we've iterated many times about how the inconsistent tone and how it was very similar to his other movies that no one says the same thing about, but like the approach to the dialogue and the way people interact and talk is kind of equally awkward and stunted and just strange.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just want to get in some of these people's heads to just understand, like what are they doing? Like, why? What's it like? Why are you putting this bandwidth into this?
Because they do. I'm sure they do it for everything. They're the people that are just gonna be got by any bait on the internet. Right. You know, like any. You know, any article, any tweet, because like everything's just attention. Get your attention and make you annoyed.
Make you annoyed and mad, and especially on Twitter now that like you can make money on it.
You can?
Yeah. If you have a blue check mark or pay for whatever it is.
Oh, if you pay for Twitter, what, you get paid through ads?
Yeah. They have like an ad revenue thing. Ever since that was implemented, the like engagement based stuff went up 1,000-fold, if not more.
That's so that's
like obviously that's going to happen.
Yeah. I guess that's also what Elon would want, because then the whole site is just generating more money.
And like so now it's just like things that make you mad, porn, just stuff like that people are going to click on, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's cool. Wonder what one's going to come next. I didn't like find this naturally. Someone like sent it to me, or like put a screenshot on the subreddit, and I was like, oh, I got to look at this. And yeah, I mostly just kind of find it funny. Like I was just retweeting the craziest things I was seeing on there, and like, just like, dude.
Did any of it make you feel a bit sad?
No, actually.
No.
And that's from the heart, true. I've read
Yeah.
things over like the past 10 years that have been like, oh, that was a biting one. Ouch. That's an, Christ. But most of the time it's just like funny, like genuinely funny to me.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sometimes I'll just screenshot them and save them if they're like goofy enough. Like there's this one that I'll never forget. Where on that Lego channel I made, I put a video up and someone left a comment saying, build a girlfriend. Which I thought was awesome. I had this. I don't know why I didn't go through with it. I've done this so many times. I actually built a bunch of Lego girlfriends and then was going to make a little video to put up on that channel, but I just didn't do it.
Do you still have that channel?
Yeah, I haven't uploaded to it, but I don't have a Lego room anymore. And my Lego collection's
Yeah,
long gone. I just sold the Sandcrawler, as a matter of fact.
Huh?
Yeah. Too big.
Yeah.
So thanks, Twitter.
You're welcome.
And thanks for coming back after these messages. Yeah. Life can be a dick sometimes, so get your dick from out your hand. And don't be a dick, wear a dick. Dick the Head t-shirts available now. Check the description below. Yeah.
No one will know.
No one will know. What they will know, though, is that if they got this far into this episode, I want them to comment, "Fail your parents brings me joy." Or you can put FOP, brings me joy. Like, shorten it.
Fop.
Fops bring me joy. Yo.
In a past life.
Oh, that's Freddie Mercury.
What? I hate Freddie Mercury.
Same.
His teeth were too big.
Tease. That's why he could sing so beauty, though.
He had the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I love him. I love him.
I love him as well.
I love when he'd sing in German.
I love to break free.
Very blunt language, isn't it?
I don't like German.
German or Germans?
Both.
We have actually got to be nice to Germans, because there are actually some Germans.
In case
that
they
listen.
try it again.
Well, that, but also like they're not French, you know. They're fine. Not a single French person listens to this, so we're good. Just to rag on them.
Yep, Germany.
No, hate on the French.
Yeah, but I'm bored of that now.
But there's no one left.
They won't even defend themselves because they know.
They like it.
Yeah. Yeah, they love it. Dirty dogs.
Well, yeah. What are we doing? What day is it?
Day for escargot, you know what I'm saying?
Salty little garlicky snail. I eat mollusks. I live off mollusks.
Yeah.
Wrong accent. It's more. I live off the mollusks.
It's more like you know the reason the French language developed the way it did is because from eating snails are full of like bacteria and parasites that go into
brainworms.
Brain, yeah. So basically, it's a country of RFK Jr.
Well, welcome to the second half of the cast, where we head over to the suggestion thread over on the subreddit r/JARmedia, not r/FNAF. Difficult to say.
Never was.
Never was, never will be. Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Now look where my hand was.
Where 'twas it?
In the toilet.
Do you want to pitch your toilet idea?
Oh. I don't want it to be stolen.
Fine, you'll see it on Dragon's Den soon enough.
Yeah.
But Acro can get us going here. You guys should drink milk on the cast.
I'm anti-milk.
We have technically done that at least once. On the Regret Chili episode, we were drinking
Yeah,
milk.
true. I drank like 2 pints of milk. I had diarrhea for a week.
Maybe we should I get a nice tall glass of Jersey milk.
I'd fall asleep though.
Do a milky episode.
The sleep milk sends me right off, and I have the most horrific dairy nightmares.
Do you warm it?
No. So it's
Put
like
it in the
it's
mic-
straight
put your
from
milk in the microwave.
udder.
Yeah. I watched an episode of Dexter yesterday, and there was a Thanksgiving episode, and while they were eating Thanksgiving, they all had a tall glass of milk with it. Which apparently is quite normal in America. They're always drinking milk, like any excuse to get the milk out. You know?
Really? Is that true?
Yeah.
Americans drink milk with every meal.
Yeah. We have lots of Americans that listen, so you can prove me wrong. But I bet you they're going to have it, all of them is going to have at least one experience where they were young, they went around a friend's house or whatever, and like milk was with something really random, like spaghetti bolognese and milk or something. Whereas I don't think
Is that why they all grow so big?
Americans?
Yeah.
Are they so big?
Because apparently in Korea, right? They didn't really consume milk ever.
Yeah, a lot of Asia.
Yeah, but then in Korea they started implementing like milk into like milk propaganda basically, and then in a few generations everyone was bigger, like everyone was taller and just
like
bigger
Vikings
people.
drinking yak milk or whatever.
Yeah, that's why they're all like 9 feet tall in that part of the world.
Because they're all yak drinkers.
Yeah, they're all sucking on yak. You know?
You can veto this if you want, but Loptical has this. Maybe you can pick one. I'll read them and you can pick one. Roleplay suggestions, because the naysayer has been MIA for almost a year. You fall through a portal that leads to 1800s London. How do you survive and thrive? You fall through a portal that leads to Sonic's homeworld of Mobius. Is it really called that? What type of animal do you become? You fall through a portal that leads to Oz. How do you decimate the landscape? You fall through a portal where Alex...
What?
Huh?
What was that one?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You fall through a portal where Alex is a fanatic Jar fan and sees Jamie at the Dream Lounge. You fall through a portal that leads to Red Dead Redemption times. So like 1890 something. Do you join a thieving gang or a cornerstone of the still active Pinkertons? You fall through a portal that leads to Portal. Alex's portal colours are brown and purple. Jamie's colours are both black. You fall into a portal that leads to 1999. Your younger selves are still alive and thriving. Do you meddle with yourselves? No Bitcoin. Any of those jump out at you?
I quite like the first one.
The London one? 1800s London?
Yeah, because that's like Industrial Revolution, like Assassin's Creed Syndicate type vibes. Like,
like Oliver.
Yeah.
Hello, governor. Give me some of it.
Yeah. I just go around asking everyone for porridge.
Oh, chimney I can go up, will ya?
Oh, come on, will ya?
It was so shit at Cockney.
No, we're not. That's how I live and breathe.
Consider yourself.
I actually love that music. That's another musical I love.
Really, Oliver?
Yeah.
You cringe fucking dick.
Sorry.
Hello, everybody. I like Harry Potter and Oliver. Fucking British.
Please, sir, can I have some bloody more?
As long as you say will ya at the end, it sounds.
Can I have some bloody more, will ya?
I can't do all the like rhyming though. Pass me a John Beezer's Betty Geezer, will ya? What?
Yeah, no. Genuinely, the most confusing like dialect ever.
Yeah. It's up there, and we got some crazy accents.
But they Apple so the way it works, right?
It's code.
Yeah, but it will be like, I'm gonna go up the stairs, but they'll say I'm gonna go up the apples.
Yeah.
Because it's go up the stairs, stare, apple and pear, apple. It's like you find the thing that it rhymes with, and then a thing that relates to the thing that it rhymes with. So you're not using the thing it rhymes with, you're using apple.
The association. It's like an association game. It's like a Rorschach test.
It's fucking crazy. It's wild.
I want to start a dialect that's all based around Rorschach globules.
You
know?
Like, no, I don't know.
I think you look like a geezer. Oh, no.
Apple and Beezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they were kind of the world's first rappers.
True. The OGs, the original gangsters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The original
London.
geezers.
Original geezers. Hey, yeah. Haha, yes, I'm a geezer. That's more like a fop.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody.
I would...
Oh shit, it's the alarm.
Huh? Shall I hit snooze or stop?
Why'd you have a sleepy alarm for 7:10 p.m.?
It says insurance. So
Your
I need
insurance
to
has run
insure
out.
something.
You didn't even say like what. Like
Just insurance.
what if you're being vague about it? And it's like
It's
insurance for something else.
probably something that is related to something that rhymes with something else, and then I'll know what it is.
Right.
What were the other options?
There was the Portal one, the Sonic one. I want to do the Sonic one personally. That's my vote.
Okay.
The Wizard of Oz one. Right. You fall through a portal that leads to Sonic's homeworld of
what
Mobius.
animal are you?
What type of animal do you become? That's not a roleplay though.
No, it's not. That's a question.
Fine, we can just do it as a question then.
I become ice.
Ice?
Yeah.
You can't be elements. Maybe
I would be ice.
No, it's not an animal. What's an animal associated with ice? A penguin. A
Polar bear.
polar bear.
I'm bear.
I'm
That could be in Sonic. I'm bear.
I'm a bear.
Yeah, he's like kind of a bat. He's like the new Shadow, kind of.
Does he work with Shadow, or does he work with the?
No,
comedian?
Shadow's a good guy now. But I'm like
Oh.
the new Shadow. I'm bear.
Oh, he like comes in and he shows how strong he is and just holds Shadow down. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm new Shadow Bear.
I'll fucking kill you, Shadow. Like, I'm fucking bear.
And as we all know, polar bears do eat their victims alive.
All bears do.
Yeah.
It's a bear thing. It's characteristically bear.
So picture this. Shadow being held down by a polar bear, being eaten alive, and probably screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe his guns akimbo.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And like it clips my eye, so I wear an eye patch. Yeah. I'm fucking bear.
And he's like a surfer, bro. Shaw, dude, I'm the bear.
No, he's more like, I'm bear.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah. And I kill Shadow. Fuck. This is a good idea.
Yeah, I might take this out because it's actually quite a good idea. Might pitch it to Sega.
They'll take anything as well.
I'm thinking I will be a I don't know, maybe a bird.
They've already done that.
They've
Green
done
bird.
I
Mhm.
mean bear.
They haven't done bear.
They've got multiple hedgehogs. They've got multiple mammals. Why not bird? Dinosaur.
They've done bird.
That'd be a dinosaur.
That's cool.
Traveling from the past.
Would you be like a goody trying to save Shadow?
I'd come and I'd kill Silver.
He's a bird, isn't he?
I thought he was a hedgehog.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's the green one's a bird, right?
I don't know what he's called.
Bird.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's bird, there's fox.
Cream. Yeah, if there's cream, I can be ice.
No, but cream is actually an animal.
What animal?
A droplet of cream. A droplet of yak cream. Yeah, you can be a yak, and it's like...
No, I want to be...
You created cream.
I want to be a plant cell.
Ooh, plant Sonic characters. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm a type of ivy. You can call me Ivy.
Call me Venus, because I trap flies.
Or is that a Roman god? Venus? Can't remember.
No. Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe Grecian.
Do they have like ape Sonic characters?
Humans. They have humans.
They don't have humans.
Yeah, they do. In the one where Sonic's in a city, there's just like dudes.
I guess you're right. But they're not Sonic characters.
Yeah, they are.
They're not
Sonic.
from the land of Morbius. Like, you know? They come from the land of Morbius and invade Earth 201 or whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? Is this the new, like, movie lore?
No, that you're the lore of that TV show, isn't it?
Which one?
He's not just like on Earth, just like...
Are you talking about Sonic X?
Yeah.
There's people in Sonic X.
That's what I'm saying, though. He wasn't like born on Earth, was he?
I don't... Why would I know? I don't care.
You're the one that's saying about how Bear is a big character in the universe.
Yeah, because he's my OC. I just made him. He is me. I am Bear.
What's my one called then? If I'm a dinosaur, what dinosaur am I?
He'd obviously be called Rex. It's fucking Sonic. They're not gonna...
True, yeah. You can't be crazy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rex or like...
Raptor.
Yeah, Raptor. If you want to sell more like action.
And he
figures.
raps.
Oh, yeah.
He'd have
He'd be like Eminem. He'd be based on Eminem.
Yes.
I think we solved that one.
Yep.
Harley Hammer has this to say. Hey Jar and fellow Mingers, I've been listening to the podcast since the first episode and grown up with the show since I was about 14, 15. I'm 21 now and it's crazy to see how much the cast has changed and how much of an impact everyone's had on things like my humour, music taste, etc. Anyways, I've been struggling a lot recently to find work and a meaningful career. I did A-levels, got good grades, went to uni but dropped out. Now I'm kind of stuck because I sort of screwed myself over by not doing something like a trade after school or an apprenticeship. Just wondering if you guys had any similar experiences or life tips, lol. Game on and bear. Had a few of these kind of suggestions over the years. What am I doing with my life? Jesus.
Yeah. I think everyone...
I was always jealous of
feels
those that was like, they knew.
That's very few people. You meet like 3 of them in your life. They're like, yeah, I just wanted to be an astronaut and I'm currently FaceTiming you from space. And you're like, yeah,
that happens a lot,
fuck
yeah.
You
Yeah.
fucking cunt.
I had one of those like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then and weirdly another one just 6 months ago. And I was like, really, another one? That seems unlikely, but...
Saying that most people I know are currently in space. But yeah, I'd say it's a minority of people that know what they're doing. And I think you just like kind of find out as you go.
There's this kind of like school kind of conditions you to have this attitude where you feel like you have to have all your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're gonna like die.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
No, everyone is in the same boat post-education, from what I can tell, where it's like, now what?
Uh-huh.
Like what? Everyone else seems to like know what they're doing, and it really feels that way when you're like going into adulthood, where it's like, how does everyone know what they're doing apart from me?
Uh-huh. But like everyone's thinking that.
Yeah, yeah. You realize, everyone like has no idea, and they're just kind of going.
Mm-hmm.
Again, apart from those select few.
Yeah.
And you can like listen to the CEO podcasts and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate 100% of my waking hours to this grand plan, and I'm gonna get that Lamborghini. And maybe you will, but I don't think that's any way to live.
Yeah, and you got to like, I guess, weigh up the choice of if you want to do something you like enjoy doing, or build up a skill set in something that you can be secure in.
Yeah.
And just kind of get through it type thing.
Yeah. I think the main thing as well is like you have time. Like the
like you're only 21.
Yeah. And you in this part of the world, like if you are from the UK, I know of multiple people who like just had a drastic career change in their like 40s, where they went and did like a degree and just retrained and started a new career because they just found a thing that they were into at that time. Like you have so much time.
Yeah. 'Cause you also barely like know what you want or who you are as well, and it's like, yeah, figuring stuff out. Don't go be so hard on yourself.
For sure.
Especially like you said you got good grades and good A levels, but dropped out of uni or whatever. There are plenty of people that go to uni and then it ends and come back and they're like, well, now what?
Yeah.
So we got limited information to like work on. So
yeah, but you will
broad,
be
but
fine. You'll be okay.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of moments like this where you're like, I feel X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But there'll be plenty of the flip as well.
I feel like you'd be a very lucky individual to not experience that kind of thing in your life.
Yeah.
It might not be when you're 21. It could be earlier or later, but it's gonna happen. Mastifafio says, with the obsession that both Alex and Jim have with monkeys and apes, it's funny to think that the boys haven't tried to listen to the Arctic Monkeys. Knowing how much you guys like Jack White and his work, I'd recommend the band's earlier albums, as the band was somewhat inspired by the White Stripes and Mr. White's work, which shows on their first two albums the most. I like a couple of their earlier stuff. Is it called Suck It and See? Don't mind that with the lines. That's okay. I found a lot of their later stuff kind of samey though.
That's what I found with them in general. It's kind of unfair to say something is samey. I don't know.
Yeah, because someone could just say that about the ones that I like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're there, is because it's like the sound of the band or whatever.
Yeah.
That voice, that mixture of instruments or whatever.
It might be his voice that doesn't gel with me.
So you hate Northerners? Jesus. What the hell, man?
I love Northerners.
Yeah, they're the soul of this country.
Yeah. Yeah, they just don't work hard enough. Otherwise, they'd be financially fine.
Did I don't know if I talked to you about that.
Beep that.
No, because I want to talk about Jim's obviously not joking. That's his real opinion. No, like that joke you just said reminded me of a really awkward moment over Christmas. You weren't there for. So I guess how can you give the context? Someone in our family who's, I don't know, how do you even describe him? Did I talk to you about this?
I'm not certain what you're gonna say.
Cork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say there's a character.
There's
a character in our family called Cork.
Mm-hmm. As in like cork in a wine bottle.
Yeah, that's like his nickname, I guess. We're not like blood related to him, but he's there. We're having like lunch, having some yummy aduki bean soup. And the concept of, it's like a really serious conversation about something like really miserable and dark, like human trafficking, right? And this guy Cork, he says, And in complete and utter like earnesty, like his actual opinion, he says, I think we should bring back slavery so we can enslave people on benefits so they can actually start contributing to the country. Like in earnest, and it's like this is around the table. It's like there's like 6 or 7 people around the table. I did or didn't, sorry.
You told me about it, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, it was so like out of left field and like you. What? So crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he would have said that to piss certain people off.
But it was like being face to face with a tweet that's like, yeah, I'm owning the libs type thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, wow, good one.
Yeah, just a genuinely
nice one,
ridiculously dumb thing to say.
This is someone who, by the way, made his money being a landlord. Complaining about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys. That was quite a diatribe, but
I can't see myself getting into them, to be honest.
You're more of an Oasis guy.
What? That's not even a conversation. Arctic Monkeys or Oasis? Who says that?
I was just equating them because Northern. You know?
No one says that.
I like Ian Brown myself.
Is he the one from the Trippy band?
Which Trippy band? The Trippies?
No.
Oh, the Grippies.
The Grippies. that's more my kind of music.
Hey, welcome everybody, we're the Grippies!
Woo! No, who is Ian Brown?
Ian Brown?
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Huh?
You know, that legend?
Did he do Stellify? Yeah, that's that band. What are they called?
Oh, bro, why you are? I'm blanking.
The Rose.
Stone Roses.
No, they're not the Stone. Are they?
I'm having one of those things where I know it.
Yeah.
I'm like stuck. No. Why don't I just search it? I've got like this endless database of infinite knowledge.
Yeah, you've got the tablet of Moses.
Yeah, the Stone Roses. I don't know why I was so unconfident in like that.
Yeah,
because I was like, am I getting that mixed up with the Rolling Stones?
I was getting it mixed up with Green Day.
What? Okay.
Yeah. No, I was down with Ian Brown, and then he had to go on the gloves thing. Don't wear gloves, everybody. Don't wear masks, everybody. Don't get vaccinated, everybody. And I was like, God damn it. Another one compromised.
Another one bites the...
Another one... Yeah, it's a shame. But yeah. I don't know, I've just got a funny thing against the Arctic Monkeys, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Is it because they have the monkey in their name, but they don't really embrace the monkey energy?
They're not monkey energy. For sure.
Although, that was where we had the conversation about the piss throwing. That's apparently I know people who have seen them live, and apparently that's a...
Right. That's
there
quite
are certain
monkey.
bands that do it.
Yeah.
That have like people in the crowd that throw piss. I've never been to a music show or a festival that has done that.
No.
But maybe that's just the...
Unfortunately.
Not yet, anyway.
Shower me.
So fucking gross.
I think the main reason I've got a thing against them is the overexposure of one song that I don't really like.
Oh, do you know which one? Jesus. I don't know what you're doing. Because I've got a different one stuck in my head. Sha-la-la-la-la.
La 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 la.
Nope.
Their most famous goddamn song.
I don't know. I don't really listen to them, so I'm not really the person to ask. I can't even remember the name Stone Roses when it's a band I actually like. I think they should change their names to the Summer Apes.
Am I even thinking of the right band?
I don't think so. Home Sweet Home, Home Sweet Booby Trap. They got some good songs. I didn't know about the White Stripes thing though.
No, I didn't know that.
I've never really got that vibe from them, but I just don't know their stuff that well. So,
dude, if this isn't the Arctic Monkeys, that
I don't know
I've just
what
been
you're
humming.
Hopefully, someone like recognizes what that is.
They definitely will.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you found it? Oh, this song, yeah.
I was singing that perfectly. I was singing this perfectly.
Yeah. That's a good song, actually.
Yeah, it's just like overplayed in my head. I think where I've worked at pubs and stuff.
Right.
And it's like Evil Eye.
Oh, the Franz Ferdinand?
No, not Franz Ferdinand. I'm not just gonna. It might even be the Arctic Monkeys that no.
We got some shaky pulls this evening.
Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. It's like a British anthem fucking pub
I just
classic.
think of like Ed Sheeran when you say that.
British bangers. It's bound to be fucking in here.
British bangers.
Mr. Brightside, it was the fucking first one. Mr. Brightside. I fucking hate this song. Oh, it sucks. It makes me want to, you know.
People say that though about like Bohemian Rhapsody and songs like that. Maybe some Queen songs, like We Will Rock You or something like that.
No, like I understand that. I understand.
Because often when overplayed is like that other one from earlier, where it's like, well, depends who you ask, I guess. Because I'll never get sick of some of these.
Yeah.
Is Feel Good Inc. overplayed?
Probably.
But like, I'm never gonna get sick of it.
Yeah. But I think I would say Bohemian Rhapsody is overplayed. I might listen to it like once a year and be like, wow, what an incredible song, but like I don't want to hear it on a shuffle. You know, like I know every detail of that song.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Mr. Brightside just as a song fucking stinks. I hate that song. It pisses me off.
I think that's a good choice for like truly overplayed.
Yeah, like it didn't deserve to be played that much.
Yeah.
It makes me furious. It makes me really upset.
But like, don't you?
It makes me soy. Wonderwall isn't as annoying to me.
Really?
I still think it's like overrated.
I'm just not an Oasis guy. I got to preface that.
Yeah, same.
But also like Wonderwall, I would put in that category myself.
Yeah.
Or something.
Something.
Let's do a couple more here before we wrap up. Blandscape says, popular wisdom asserts that the AAA games industry operates in cycles during which a trending genre, not including the constant stream of annual sports releases, is milked to near destruction. In the 1990s, for example, it was mascot platformers, while military-themed FPS and Gears of War clones dominated much of the late 2000s and early 2010s. With this in mind, what genre of game do you Mingers feel especially gooned out on? Do you think another one will emerge soon to dominate the next few years or releases? Or might the growing popularity of indie titles, long development times, and the current fad for remakes brought this pattern to an end? The genre that jumps out to me that like I feel like that took over once the military grey Gears of War thing ended was the open world thing.
Yeah, but also like battle royales,
then
Destiny type games,
live service.
Yeah. Live service covers basically everything though.
Those are two things that like for me are now more like dings against if I'm going to care about something. If it's a live service and if it's like open world in a certain way. I'm actually more interested in something that's like 10 to 15 hours. Like a Silent Hill 2 or something over the new Assassin's Creed or whatever. It has to be like an open world as detailed as Red Dead 2 or Elden Ring or that actually push that genre in a way that I haven't seen before.
Yeah. See, weirdly, I find myself struggling to play anything that isn't open world.
Really?
Yeah, because I've fallen back into it's funny because like a few months back we were talking about how when we were younger we used to like sit and watch a movie while like playing a video game.
Yeah.
And I've like kind of fallen back into that where I'm looking for like a passive ass like game you don't have to focus on.
Brain blast.
While I just brain rot some, I've got like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah.
Like just everything open, just all scrolling. I've like coded this
auto scroll.
This mechanism to just scroll 5 different things at the same time, and I'm like, no, it's like I watch a TV show and play a video game at the same time. And open world brainless bullshit kind of works like that for me. But going back to the actual question, I don't know if
doesn't feel like there's like a new trend right now in that space.
Everyone thought it was going to be like DMZ
or like extraction shooters.
Yeah. Yeah, that sort of thing. But it just didn't catch on really in the same way. It's like it's too niche.
I think we're still locked into live service being the industry's psychosis thing.
Yeah, but live service I don't think will ever go away. Like, what does it even mean?
It won't go away.
It's so malleable. It can just be applied to anything, really.
But I don't know. There's like a smaller and smaller group of games are taking up more and more of like the money. It's not like the 2010s where people were willing to like kind of jump around a little bit. It's now just like you have Fortnite, you have COD. There's just a handful of them that like are able to do it because like Apex is dying now, Destiny's dying now. A lot of the like ones you thought were dependable or something.
Yeah, it's a real shame with Apex as well because that was the only live service that I could put up with.
I played that one for like the PvP tinge, and then I played Destiny for the PvE feeling. But I just don't really care about either of them. I just don't want to play either of them either. I don't know what will come next because indie games are struggling as well because of the like just mind share. Unless you can get like Donkey to produce it and make videos on it.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if Elden Ring's success plus the DLC plus that monkey game, what's it called?
I can't remember what it's called. I know the one you mean, the
Black
Chinese
Myth
one.
Wukong? Yeah. The success of them, I wonder, will make devs start making games more akin to that type of game. I'm not sure, because at the same time, these like publishers want to make games for just as many people as possible. It's a catch-22 because if you're basing everything off of play testing, like
focus testing,
like lowest common denominator type thing, then you're not gonna end up with that. But also chasing the trend of like Elden Ring did ridiculous numbers, but also has like cultural gamer relevance.
Yeah.
So
endless YouTube content on Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I still get them on like my homepage, like doing a mod where every boss is randomized and stuff like that. It's like just endlessly replayable and fun to watch.
But also it seems to have increased FromSoft content in general. Maybe some publishers will want a piece of that pie. I do see roguelikes popping up more and more. Like Elden Ring is
True,
kind
yeah.
of doing a roguelike.
That's why I'm shocked that Destiny didn't do that sooner. It seems like
Yeah,
the biggest solution
the perfect formula.
to their problem,
Mhm.
like the repetition problem.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
literally just copy Hades. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
and
get it.
roguelike is a very malleable genre.
Mhm.
You know, you can make it really brutal. You can make it super user
Yeah,
friendly.
you can make it modular as hell. That's part of what I love about Hades. Like how
Yeah.
you basically tune your difficulty and like, I want to do a harder run, and then they increase rewards for that run. It's like,
Yeah, but also the game naturally makes it easier or harder depending on like how good you are at it,
mhm.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows?
Right, let's do one more here. Do you want the one from Ultra Charlie 33 or the one from Obvious Humor 6636?
Charlie.
Jar spelt backwards is rad. Did you plan for this to be the case? And what would rad hypothetically stand for? Sometimes there's one that's just like, how do you even come up with this shit?
Yeah.
You know?
How do you get it so wrong?
It's so wrong, but make it feel so right.
Yeah.
Like you're saying it with such confidence, such undeserved confidence, that I've just got to respect it in a weird, freakish way. So respect, Ultra Charlie.
Yeah, respect, Ultra
There's
Charlie.
no way to even answer the question because it's just so fucking stupid.
No, there is. RAD. Rat autoimmune disease.
Yeah, I don't have one. I don't have a clever one. I ain't got none. All I've got is my trusty little jaw harp
Okay.
and the melodies it can bring.
Play some melodies and then do the Stanley Kubrick stare into the camera.
As long as you move on the floor,
As long as you're a cuddle baby.
baby. On your rugs, on your rags. From pups to pitches.
From pimps to pups.
Ooh.
Make your mind up.
Oh, she's sighted now. She's biting bird. Bite bird. Go on, Paisley. Bite bird. Bite. Bite that bird.
Bought me some flowers and I gave them to the elves.
To Elsa.
Let it grow. Let it grow. I don't want to plant anymore.
I do. I got some fresh propagations going.
Elsa would be proud.
No, that's in Frozen 3. The plant cess. Poison ivy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The plant cess. That's quite creative.
Thanks. Maybe I should work at Disney.
Yeah. What would her name be? Plantissimo.
Jaya. Gaia.
Guy.
Jaya. Let me just say this is the patron segment for
Vera.
Mother
Sorry.
Vera.
Aloe vera. Vera.
That's
Vera
actually
Lynn.
quite nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
My aloe vera is one of my plants that's not doing very well. So thanks for upsetting
sorry.
me.
And I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, I just wanted to apologise for if anyone can hear Paisley biting bird through the Patreon segment.
She stopped biting birds. She's now scratching her ears and rolling.
I'm not sure if she can be seen, unfortunately, in the camera, but that is what she's doing right now. But we're going to read the patron names, Dibby tier or above. So, big massive thanks to, off to a fiery start instantly, the Fascist Jarling, Gunk, LG Grail, Lil Beepis, Blackfire68, Spoiled Milk 01, Windar, Riley Cosmia, It's Only Moz, Rotter's Gina, Henrik Carlson, Joseph Anderson Video Game Analysis, Joseph, L. Nordin, Fart, The Other Finnish Jarling, Aljamani fan. I hate creating usernames. Odious. Aerial Codfish. Wom. Dolphin. Brodo Radins. Fighting James's dad Dudusax in Farum Antizula. Noodles. Octagonal Canned. Artemis imprinted on my Alan Smiling Friends plush. Wurzburg Jarling. AJ Simeons. Very vicious virgins vouch for very veiny Venus vor. GVNGNDZ? Z. Hune Collage. Welcome to Mythbusters. Can you milk a marmot? Bob is build an army. This tank amp. Bob are against Google Plus. Copy and paste this all over YouTube. YouTube if you are with us. Joseph Anderson video game analysis. Why there's multiple of that? Foof. Does this trolley take us to Charlie? Cone 42. Danny Dyer's Chocolate Homunculus, aka Jersey Jarling. Moon Pear Say Oni So. Zodiac Ratman. Olivia McFartbum. Slit Bodmod. James Venom Nungiani starring in Imagine Dragons. The other Patreons I sub to are for femboy porn. Wokedrick. Kneebone is the name, Kneebone is the game. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Dobby's Gina Day. The Only Manx Charlie, aka Randy Painter. Big Boreb, Nohaj, Clunge Plunger 1999, Chimera, Suspended License Jarling, In the Dimension, Magic Conch Shell, You Mean Like This or Lolo, Unfunny Art, Jar Artist Person, Effie Loves Autumn, She's My Fiancée Now Too, Lesbian Alert, James Rosesoul, Autumn Loves Effie, I Be Smooching Her Hard, Beat That, Globonaut, Curse you, Bernie, I hereby vow you will rue this day, behold, a true chops warrior, and I, Corneal, your fears made flesh. Okay, I'm kind of bored of the Fallout thing. Might change name next time, but 4 is still better than New Vegas LMAO. Raxacuricophallopatorian. Narborough the Human Cigarette. Kid Cannabis. Don't hug me, I'm scared the Rio will come out. Frisco. Popping that golden Chuli Bussy, Joker style, baby. Sam Barlow. Thai Boy Goon in 2025 as fuck. Bands by the box. Yeah, I love them pesos, Jeff Bezos. What the Skibbity Sigma? Murdo Wallace. Seafoob. Pear Bond, Baby Yoda, Baby Groot, Baby James's dad. Ignis Scaramus. You're not James and I'm not his dad. We're men with Patreon usernames. Quetzalcoatlus Northropy. Thank the Lizard Lords. Only Singaporean Jarling. Wyatt McCarty. Hayden. King Charles Big Hairy Moisture-laden monster-sized finger up the butt show. Feet Margaret Thatcher. Goonman Goons in a bin. My name Jeff. I've never spoken to Gru, but I know he hates you. Kebab, Level Clinker, and James's dad loves Mama and 11H. I'm used to a lot of nonsense, but some of these I'm just like, what are you actually saying
it's
or
like,
referencing? It's like so many layers I don't even know.
Yeah, it's code.
Yeah, it's going to be like the most evil code.
Yeah. Oh my. So you did James's dad loves Mama and
I did the blue guy.
Right, okay. Enormous thankies to. Has anyone seen my dog's smackhead and nasty ninch? They were last seen at the Magic Roundabout with James's dad. Apples are nice. Saishin. Finn Arthurs. I can't help but notice James's autistic traits, like his hollow oak wood body, 6 metallic strings, and his special interest in it. I remember you was conflicted. Misusing your flashlight. Sometimes I did the same. Abusing my sex toy full of sperm. Yeah. Sperm that. Scribble. Splink. Creto. Levy. Charlie punching down Pearl Slug. Dr. Deluxo Shabangu. Oliver H. Jarnby. Up Your Jima. Gucci Guna. Rico Dave and Brian likely refers to a group of individuals where Rico is a nickname for someone named Ricardo, Dave is short, Neo T, resident Evangelion scholar, Dobby the house MILF, freshly born Zell, the most Filipino jarling, the most conspiracy theory in relation to the chopsticks at Wagamamas,
Oh.
Time, we've all got time. Less time than we thought, though, Charlie. Venomized Rico, Dave Bryan. Sarge. Krill Muncher. Unwashed Reptile. Hayden. Manny Sanchez. Lagoon 22. Simsy. I promised you 1,000-year goon sesh guided by compassion. Fappin' and clappin', it's happening. Lapping up sap that have splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King. Several gay rats in a trench coat. Mila. Charlie bit my wanger, aka May Love Jared. The Trail We Banana. Grant Connor. Slimy Bill. Railing 6 bloody lines of Charlie, then going Grod in Swindon's most derelict streets. Scrumpy Munchin. Sketch Screen. Avi Munt. Matt Edge, world's biggest Jeremy Allen White and Rotter the Hutt fan. Callum J. Quick. Gebby of the Boreal Valley. Ganja Satellite. Ganja Satellite's cooler older brother. IK Ben Jam. Tonio Swelt. Daniel Champion. Slurms Mackenzie, the original party worm. Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle. Salad 504. Only Shallow. From the gym to the James to the ARG to the jar. Where's my dibby? That's my bling. Always trouble when I hate everything. Harriet Broadley. That was forced as fuck. Tom Berenek. Captain Cutter's cock ring.
Wow.
Use code InputBrick in the Fortnite item shop, please. I'm being serious about this. Bear.
Wow.
That special moment when Wankers descends from the shelf and enters your PS5, allowing you to immerse yourself in Der Plant Gam. Let me use that recorder enthusiast, Walter C. Alex Kelev House Dibby, aka the only Elixni Jarling. Juicy Delicious. Thomas Martin. When I was teaching grumpy 12-year-olds in summer school, I ripped a big fart in a silent room while solving for X. Biscuit. Dreamoffled 2142. If I was in Charlie Bit My Finger, I'd bite that little ungrateful fuck back. Acolyte. Alright, that's it. Chat, impregnate this man. Penn Island XDD. Danny G, suck my gourd. Milky piggy silky creamy donkey steam. What you expect to get for free shit from me. History, the key, plucked it off the mayor, chucked it in the old tar pit off Labby. Violent Dibby.
Ew.
Jesus Christ.
Don't like that one.
No, beat that.
Yeah,
Burger. Adam Johnston. Charlie Milk is best Charlie. All praise Charlie. Ting Ting Tingle Wim Tam. Super Crunchers. Joel Stewart. Big Whoops. Gremblo. JBG. Kuta Panda. Lucy Tyres and Asian Anal Queen. The Pooh Man. And Thick Bottom James Bussy would defer. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Loads of ones I didn't recognise in there.
Yeah, we got some fresh.
What do you want them to do next time?
I want it like from the first one to the last one to be a like a paragraph. I want it to be. I want it to be like
it's like a
a manifesto.
Okay. So for February, try and make it a manifesto.
Yeah, a good manifesto though, not
a goodie
like
one.
Not like an assassination manifesto or something.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody.
Thank you. My eyes are spinning after reading all that.
I know. I've never read so many words.
I've never read such a long word in my life. Paisley, naughty dog.
You're very, very evil.
Come on, Pays. Give it what you've got it, eh?
Or something. Go on.
I'm
up you
steampunk now.
Steampunk pays. Paisley Park. Oh.
Paisley Park is in.
Her gassy farts.
Oh.